Hello everyone. I am so happy to see you guys again. Thank you for coming and watching my channel. I was going through my washi tape and I was really kind of stuck on what I wanted to do. And I pulled out some kind of like sea life. We have some goldfish, we have seahorses, just some kind of reminded me of bubbles. And I thought, okay, I'm going to do something with these and use them up before they go bad. I also had a whole stack. See, I have a whole stack of quote paper. And I'm like, I've carried this around probably for 5 years now. And I decided, okay, I'm going to read the quotes as I work, and I'm going to use the lined paper instead of just throwing it out. So that's what I started doing. So we have the first page here. And now we are going to tape down all the other pages. So it'll be a flip like that. I'm thinking that I want one on every day, and I'm going to put 8 simply because I want to have room to write my affirmation. I have been neglecting writing it because I didn't really leave room to write it in my journal. So that's what we're doing. We're going to just give this a little tape. So, Roger Starbuck, I don't know if you can see that. That is who wrote this. There are no traffic jams along the extra mile. If anybody knows what the extra mile is, leave it in the comments, because I'm not sure I do. The only thing I could think about was the Green Mile, which I don't even know if, other than the movie, that's a real thing. I don't really know. Um, yeah, I'm going to put this one here. So how is everyone? I had a very relaxing Mother's Day. Yeah, I mean, even though I cooked, my son came up. It's also his birthday on the 11th. And I cooked food for him and it was very nice. And then we took a little drive in his new car. Nice fancy new car. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. My dog, when he was a puppy, one of 3 that I had at the same time. They were all puppies at the same time. I had 3 of them. One of them got into biting this, and that's why there's little corners cut off, because it was all really ragged and jagged. Okay, that one's done. Those mini ones were mini. They really were not worth the money. Although I didn't realize they were mini ones when I purchased them. That is not the one I want there. And I think I just used, I did. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just flip the paper upside down. I have to grab another one of those. Okay. I didn't fail the test. I found 100 ways to do it wrong. By Benjamin Franklin. I think that's so true. You know, you learn from your mistakes more than you learn from your success. And those that are afraid to try something new, I really feel bad for them. I mean, for a long time, I was the same way. Ugh, nobody's going to watch my videos. Nobody's going to want me to do blah, blah, blah. And so I would do nothing. Yeah, I didn't put myself out there. I'm a very shy person. I also generally don't know what to talk about. Um, all my friends, I think I've mentioned this before, are the talkers, not me. See, that one should have gone on that page, but that's okay. We'll make sure we put a sticker right there to hold that spot down. Where was I? Oh, nope. Oh, I feel bad for the people who don't put themselves out there because you're really missing out on so much. So much. And, you know, I'm so glad that I pushed myself to do this channel. I really don't like to be in front of the camera, so this kind of works for me. I have put myself in front of the camera, which reminds me that we are almost to 100 subscribers. And as soon as we hit that 100 mark, I am going to give a spread of either not the dashboard, either the Happy Planner horizontal or the vertical like I use. They get to, I will mail you out a spread that I have created. So you have to, if you're interested, you gotta leave me some comments because I only know who's watching by the comments. So if you don't leave a comment, then I have no idea who you are. And I have a little jar that I will be collecting names as I see comments. So if you are a disc-bound planner and you would like to win, you have to leave me some comments, some feedback. Now, I do not recall where I got these stickers. These probably were from a Temu. They were probably from Temu, although I've had them for quite some time and I'm not sure that I've ever used them. They're like washi tape. They just are There was a whole bunch of different patterns, but I'm pulling out the ones that look like sea life. A little bit there. This is traveling. There's a whale on this one. I think I'll put it not quite at the bottom. Just a little decoration. I mean, there's like really no room on here, especially that page. But let's put something here where the dog, you can see the dog, Keith Mark. Animals are so wonderful. Unfortunately, one of the dogs that I had when I had all three of them, Vane was the last one to come into my life. Before that, there was Captain Morgan and Captain Blackbeard. We never called him Captain. We just called him Blackbeard. We don't call Vane Captain Charles Vane, but that is his name. They were all little pirates. They had all matching collars with skulls and bones on them. It was so adorable. They were just adorable. Well, my Blackbeard was like a Chihuahua mixed with Terrier, and he was about 9 pounds. And somehow he got out of my yard and he got hit by a car and died. And uh, I think of him so often because he really was my cuddle buddy. He lived to just sit there with me and be with me, and I loved that. Okay, let's do a little traveling here. I think that's upside down. Hold on. I guess it doesn't really matter, but the coral, I wanted the coral to stand up. Stand up straight. There we go. We have another one with map stuff, but I could put it here. And then I think I've used all the ones that I had pulled out. Yep. So if you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button. It is so, so important for my channel to have it grow. And like I said, once we hit that 100 mark, then I can do another raffle, which I think is fun. I love doing spreads for other people. Although I've kind of quit on my girlfriend because she lost her planner for like, let's see, this is May. She hasn't had it since before Christmas. And it's very frustrating to do something for your friend and then they lose it and can't use it. Alrighty here, this way. I think that's the way it's supposed to go. Okay, let's add some days of the week. Oh, I had some more here. I don't know that we have room for any more, but so today I took some time out, um, and I did some searches for quotes, not quotes. Apologize, sorry. Doing two things at once. I looked up prompts, journal prompts, and I wrote some down because I've been feeling a little stuck in my journaling. And I thought that by doing that, I could much easier, would be much easier to, yeah, put it down here. Oh, wait a minute. This is the one. Yeah. Okay. No, that one's fine. I can put this one. We can put it right here. I feel like I'm making a mistake. Maybe it's because I put in the wrong day. I need Wednesday on here. Come up easy. Come up easy. Ooh, thank you. All right. Let's put the right day, and then we won't have a problem. I'm going to leave this one for my affirmation, and then I'm going to put Thursday over here. Now, when I date this, unfortunately, I don't have any stickers that match this color with numbers. So I'm going to have to be creative or use black numbers, which I'm probably just going to use the black numbers. And where is my book? So I look forward to reading your comments, and I look forward to, I think I'm rambling now, but I do look forward to reading the comments and getting to know my audience, and I'm very excited about how many subscribers we have so far. That's something like 83 when I last checked yesterday. So I'm just very happy about that. But this is my journaling prompt. I'm still leaving this page open before I laminate it, and then it's going to become a bookmark. It's just little prompts. What can I improve on? Today I accomplished. Today I did better at. I feel this, because sometimes if I ask myself a question, it gets the flow of writing going. So that is where we are at. This is the day today, Mother's Day, right there. So this will be next week, and then the following week. But I was sitting here and I was just looking at the quotes because I like quotes, and especially if they're motivational. I'm not going to put the dates in right now. I will wait, because there are times that I have dated and not used an entire week. So I'm going to hold off on that portion of it. And I hope that you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.